Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy DLloyd, and this is a video recapping the off-season live stream that we did last Saturday, going over everything we did in the off-season of our Tennessee Titans Madden 16 Connected Franchise Series. So this video shouldn't be too long. I'm just going to quickly show all the moves and acquisitions like draft picks, who we re-signed, and free agency. That's all I want to pretty much be going over in this video. So I did show you guys our schedule. These were all of our games throughout the whole season, and you could go through and look at all of the scores. But the first thing first, we're going to take a look at the re-signing period. So we have $50 million in cap space. Taylor Lewan was there, Michael Floyd, Jason McCourty, Avery Williamson, all of them were free agents. So right away we're going to go ahead and we're going to try to re-sign Jason McCourty. So we're going to offer him a 1-year deal worth $7.7 million because he is 31 years old, excuse me. So didn't want to get him a contract that was too long. But right here we also offer Avery Williamson. Now with his contract we offer him a 3-year deal for $13 million, but he rejected the offer. So we did get McCourty to re-sign, but Williamson did not want to re-sign. So now we're looking at Michael Floyd. We're going to offer him a 3-year $24 million contract, and he would accept it. So now the big gun in the room, Taylor Lewan, 6 years, $90 million. That's going to end up being the contract to keep Taylor Lewan. He would accept the deal, but that will take a huge cut into our cap space. So now Wesley Woodyard, we're going to go ahead and offer him a 2-year deal worth $9.6 million. However, he would reject that offer and he will walk to free agency as well. So that's it. That's all the players that we re-signed. We didn't re-sign a lot of them, as we're going to try to sign a lot of players in free agency. So you see the top players right here. Kelvin Benjamin is available, Brandon Marshall, Marshawn Lynch is available, Martellus Bennett is available. There's a lot of good players available in this free agency class. Jamal Charles was there, and Sean Smith was there. If you don't remember, we tried to get him last season. He signed with the Colts, but now he's back as a free agent. But we're going to go ahead and take care of our free agent first. K'Wan Williams, we're going to offer him another deal. He had a big time game in the Super Bowl, if you do not recall, getting 2 interceptions. So we're going to try to bring him back. Avery Williamson, we're trying to re-sign him as well. So now we're going to offer him a 4-year deal worth $14.7 million. So we offered that. Ryan Shazier is available. We're going to look to sign him instead of Wesley Woodyard. So we offer him a 5-year deal worth $15 million. That is not a bad price for Ryan Shazier as well. So now I'm trying to get a left guard, Joel Bitonio. I believe that's his name. I'm probably butchering it, but we offer him a big deal as well, $35 million deal. And now we're going to the next stage, to see who signs. And look at this, nobody signed with us after stage 1. So now we're going to go ahead, look at some scouting a little bit, show you guys some of the players that I was targeting. So Tremont Penn, left outside linebacker out of Auburn, ran a 4.63 40-yard dash, which was the fastest of all the outside linebackers. We had him on our watch list. Latwan McFadden, we also had him on our watch list as well. And look at his combine report. He just an absolute combine monster, pretty much the best in everything for all middle linebackers. So we added him there. Quantez Royster, a left tackle out of LSU, we had him on our watch list as well. And all the 40-yard dash stuff, that don't really matter, but he did put up 36 bench press reps. That is good. Now look at this quarterback here in the 5th round. That's where he's projected to go. Andy Jackson out of Virginia Tech ran a 4.38 40-yard dash. A 4.38. So we definitely had to add him to our draft board as well. Now Darren Griffin, I'm really high on this cornerback right here. He ran a 4.35 40, a B+ man coverage and a B+ zone coverage. And then Nevin Quarles, another cornerback who I like as well, ran a 4.35 40 as well. So now we're back at free agency, and I'm going to move up some of the offers that we had and increase them. So Bentonio, we offered him $40 million now because this is the last stage, and he decided to decline the offer. So this is everybody that ended up signing with us. We did get Ryan Shazier. That's going to be a big time signing for us, along with Avery Williamson. Those two will be able to ball in the middle of our defense. K'Wan Williams is back, and then we also signed a kicker. So now on to seeing where everybody ended up going. Kelvin Benjamin ended up going with the Houston Texans, and the reason why I wanted to show this signing is because he is going to be paired up with DeAndre Hopkins. That's going to be a huge matchup problem for us when we play the Houston Texans, which is twice every single season. So now going into the actual NFL draft, this is my draft board right here. All the players I have on my watch list. There are 4 players to choose from in the first round, so I guess whoever falls to us is who we're going to get. But the first overall draft pick is going to be Sam Hall, a quarterback. He's going to go to the Denver Broncos. Now we are picking number 32nd in the draft, and when I take a look at my watch list, look at this, nobody who is available. Pretty much like anybody I wanted is gone. There's only 3 players total on my watch list, so I decided that I'm probably not going to draft any of these players, and we're going to go ahead and trade this pick to the Cleveland Browns for their next year's first and third round draft pick. So we move out of the first round completely. Now in round number 2, I'm looking at running backs. I'm pretty much just drafting best available. Rashard Russell, he wasn't on our watch list, but he's the top guy on the board. We're going to go ahead and we are going to select him. Now this guy is actually not bad whatsoever. I know I already have CJ Carr, but he is an 81 overall, 86 speed. They're pretty much the same type of player. They're both big running backs that's going to fall forward. That's what I like, but like I said, I don't think he's going to play right away, but he is definitely a good pickup that we were able to get at the end of the second round. So now we're drafting in the third round, 32nd pick, and we're going back to our draft board. There's a couple people here in this position where I wanted to draft somebody, but I pretty much already knew where I wanted to go. So AC McElroy, this was a cornerback who was projected to go in the 4th round, but I didn't want to wait and risk the chance of him being drafted. So we're going to end up selecting him here in the 3rd round, and you see his stats right here: B+ zone coverage and a B man coverage, and he ends up being a 79 overall as well. So 2 back-to-back solid picks for us in this draft. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to the 4th round of the draft. Now right here, there wasn't really anybody in particular who I wanted because most of our players on our draft board are already gone. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna try to scoop up Andy Jackson. He's projected an early 6th rounder now, but we're gonna go ahead and try to get him in the 4th round. So we will select him, and look at this, he is an 80 overall with 94 speed. This is by far the fastest quarterback I have ever drafted in any Madden game. 94 speed, 90 acceleration. This guy is an absolute burner, and he is a nice addition to this ball club. So now I'm going to trade our second 4th round pick to the San Francisco 49ers because, like I said, there's nobody who I want at this point in the draft. So we're going to trade it for a pick for next year. Now in the 5th round, we don't have nobody to pick, so now I'm kind of blindly drafting at this point. So we're going to take a right tackle, and we miss badly in this pick, 64 overall, but it's okay. What do you expect here in the 5th round? So now we're in the 6th round. We're going to go ahead and draft another tackle. This is left tackle Cole Lucas, a 78 overall. This was the absolute blind pick as well, and he was a very good fit. You cannot complain with a 78 overall here in the 6th round. Then our last pick of the day, we end up drafting a 66 overall defensive tackle. But this is a quick overview of all the players that we drafted, and this is the overalls with them in our scheme. Not bad at all. A couple 78s, 3 78s, 77, and we didn't have a 1st round draft pick since we traded it for a next year's 1st round pick. Now Sam Hall, who was the 1st overall player drafted, he was the 80 overall. So if you match that up with our guys, we did a pretty good job in this draft, and we're only making our team that much better. So now back to free agency, and now this is just the players that we're going to sign to 1-year deals. We're going to we're going to sign the defensive tackle. We're also going to sign Bradley Roby to a 1-year deal as well. And now we're going to go ahead and sign another cornerback, Justin Gilbert. We're going to sign him to a 1-year contract worth $1.3 million. Now we're going to sign this receiver, Alfie Barnes. We only got him because he was fast. We're going to sign him to a 1-year deal. And then last but not least, Martavis Bryant. we will get him to a 1-year deal worth $3 million as well. And that was pretty much it. That pretty much recaps everything that we did in the off season. The stream was about 2 hours and 15 minutes, somewhere in that ballpark. It was a very good stream. I want to thank everybody who came out and watched that stream and went through the whole off season with me. We had a lot of fun in that stream, and now we're getting ready for this season number 4 of our Titans franchise, trying to repeat as champions and establish ourselves as a dynasty. But that is pretty much it for this episode. Let me know in the comment section below, what do you guys think about our off season if you haven't already seen it. I think we had a pretty good one, but definitely let me know in the comment section below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave this video a like and subscribe if you haven't already. It's your boy DLloyd. I'm gonna see y'all next time. Peace.